My name is Jeff Bergman. We're at Big Ed Slices Bar and Grill, 224 Market Street in Old City. The Peddal Tours are like these 15-passenger bikes that you pedal around the city. We do various tours. We do pub crawls, historic tours, food tours. You can create your own tour, bachelor parties, bachelorette, 50th birthday parties, basically any occasion. And the tours are licensed to cruise around the city in certain routes, and we take you to different places. And it's a good, fun 2 hours. A nice, easy, inexpensive way to get around the city. They're both fun in their own ways. Both businesses are difficult, but it's like I always ask people, where do you go after work? They say, well, I go down to our bar, our local bar. Well, I live in a bar every day, so assuming everything is running smoothly, it can be fun. It can be very fun. The restaurant and bar take much more time to operate. The tourism business is much more logistical. You're just handling hundreds of people on any given day, going to multiple places in the city. So you got to keep track of them, and you got to keep them on schedule. It's like a bus. It's like taking the bus. Like if you don't get on the bus on time, it leaves without you. So it's really the tourism business is more logistical, keeping everything on time, where the restaurant is more keeping everything fresh and clean and fun, I guess, for lack of a better word. When we first bought this business, my wife and I and my son Zach, we were doing the tours. We would get on the bikes. I would drive the bike. My wife was like the bar buddy, and she would play the music and take pictures. And, you're basically entertaining these people on the bike, in between stops. So one day we get a bachelorette party on the thing, and my wife and I are there drinking, and they are partying like crazy at each stop. And now they're in the middle of the bike, and they're dancing with my wife, and they're getting so drunk, you got to keep them in their seats, and it's like you're corralling these women. And then I remember them all dancing in the middle of the bike. And when we got home that night and my wife and I were getting undressed, my wife had all these $1 bills shoved in all parts of her, like in her bra, in her back of her pants, like something like $30 in ones. Now, we don't take tips on the bikes if we're on them, obviously, but our guides do. They are based on tips, which they do very well. But I just thought it was so funny how this group of 15 women were dancing with my wife, but they felt the need to make it like it was a strip club on the bike. And she made an extra $30 in singles.